Get it started.
We are prepared.
Cueing the intro music.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Oh, I feel you something.
Hello, what have we here?
These guys are so funny.
Hello.
Holy shit. It ain't C3 penis face and R2 dickhead.
Hello there.
Looking? Found someone you have, I would say.
May the force be with us. Fucking A.
Good day, Galaxy.
That was my best emperor. Uh-oh. Good day, Galaxy. Rogue Squadron Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 64. I am Mopar. Am I? Am I Mopar? I'm Mopar.
You're my OR. I am Commander Cody.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
I like your Palpatine. It's good effort. Good hustle. Good hustle out there.
Good eye, Brian.
That's what your coach says when you're absolutely terrible. Good eye.
Good eye.
You almost died, but good job. Good hustle.
You moved your head out of the way of the fastball. That was good. Good. You're smart. Good eye.
Great.
Star Wars comedy conversation in your ears and some beer, by the way. We're going to be doing a beer review. A couple things we're going to be talking about. But before we get started,
What?
go on fucking Facebook. Go on Instagram. Rogue Squad Pod. At Rogue Squad Pod on Twitter
Everything.
and Instagram. And Facebook will be Rogue Squad
I think it's
Podcast.
actually facebook.com/Rogue Squad Pod.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's easy to type in.
Okay. Okay.
Everything matches, yo.
And iTunes.
That's main
Everything's
word
everything's
podcast
free.
lore.
Everything's free, guys. Rogue Squadron Podcast. Subscribe, rate, and review. Give us a
Yeah.
good review. Check us out. Laugh. Do some shit. Also, something that we're starting here real soon, or we started yesterday. We're gonna be posting stuff on the blog. We hired in one of our interns, and he's gonna be doing some writing for us. So
It's true.
movie reviews, thoughts, opinions,
Top 10 lists.
top 10 lists, bunch of it. So go onto the website roguesquadronpodcast.com and hit the blog button, and you'll be able to read yourself into a gloriness.
Batman
So
versus Superman review is already up there.
that is something we're going to be getting into today, though.
Yes.
So topics ahead today, we have the Batman versus Superman review. What are we going to think of it? God, we can't talk today.
Let's slow it all down for a second.
We, like an hour before we sat down to record today, we saw Rogue One teaser is going to be released tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning on Good Morning
Tatooine.
Vietnam. Good Morning America. And all they did, they showed a little clip of. We'll talk about it, but we saw like a trooper of some type. But we're going to be talking
wasn't
about that
light.
trooper, Batman vs Superman.
Dead troops.
And they're releasing an Ahsoka book. So we're going to
Yes.
be talking about that here in a bit. But you know what we always get started with? Goddamn beer review. Let's get into it.
Yeah, so we pick some random beer every week that we haven't ever tried, and then we think about it, and then we drink it, and then we talk about it.
Land Grant.
Yes, so this week we got something local here to Columbus. We are from Columbus, Ohio. That's where we broadcast live every Wednesday.
I have
and
to
some
say-
Saturdays.
We've had Land Grant before, but we haven't had this one. At least
That's why I
haven't.
grabbed it. Yeah, that's why I grabbed it.
And Land Grant is one of my favorite local breweries by far. Land Grant has always been very, very good.
Yes, indeed. And we've had so many pale ales and IPAs lately that I didn't want to get that.
Holy God.
That's what a lot of people have, but this is a Kolsch, American Kolsch ale, so that's why I grabbed that.
I love the Kolsch's.
Yeah.
It's good. Good. 1862
Weedy.
ale by Land Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kolsch is good. What kind of alcohol are we looking at?
I'm not sure of the distribution reach of Land Grant since they are a newer brewery and they're in Columbus, but if you're in Ohio, you should be able to get it, and particular bars, you should have no problem. It's a good brewery. I've been there twice. The actual brewery. It's a fun place. Hipster Central.
Like I said, I like the Kolsch style. It's an American Kolsch style. I
Yeah,
don't know if you said
are
that.
they not giving us some ABV?
No, I don't see it.
Oh,
on
I
the-
see it. 5.0%.
Oh, okay, cool. So
12
5.0
fluid ounces.
average solid ale.
Yeah.
It does. With my fucking allergy-ridden buds right now. I can't smell half of Antarctica. But
You know what's frustrating too is we went up to visit family in Cleveland. Allergies gone. We passed Mansfield and we could breathe. And when we came back, as soon as we got towards Columbus, it's like start coughing, hacking, sniffling.
I think
I don't know what it is, man.
I think there's more precipitation up there, and as it rains, the rain actually cleans the air.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Fuck
scrub.
pollen. Stop it.
Stop that shit. Hold it.
So who knows?
Yeah,
But I can smell it a little bit.
I can smell it a little bit too. I can smell. Do you smell like a bit of like caramelized nations?
Caramel Nation. No, I
right.
don't.
We're
I
gonna
don't
cheers
actually.
this, and we're gonna
Cheers.
get into it.
Every time.
Oh wow, that's got a crazy taste that I did not expect.
Nice and sharp.
It's like fresher than I expected. Because it's local, probably. Are you not getting like a standard ale doesn't have that like sharpness at the end?
Well, it's Kolsch. That's why. That's why it does have it. Who's this motherfucker on the label? Is that Thomas
Chewbacca.
Jefferson?
Oh, all I saw was his left ear, and it's just a bush. Like if you guys can see that, his left ear, it just looks like Chewbacca.
It's just
and then
hair.
you turn it.
It's
And
like an
there's
actual
eyeballs.
It's a president of some sort.
I can't hold it the proper way. Yeah,
I'll show
but
our
all
other
I
viewers.
saw was his left ear.
By the way, we are for the first time ever on Periscope, on Twitch, and on Facebook Live all at the same time. So
It's cool. So we get
Expand
some
the
people
network.
across the
it's hard to
world.
focus on one thing at a time, though.
Yeah, I mean we're all gonna be looking cross-eyed because there's gonna be 12 different people looking
I'm
at
just
us.
gonna look over there the whole time. Hi, Wall. So yeah, back to the beer. It's good. I like it. I'm not usually a Kolsch fan. I took a chance. I like the sharp bite at the end because it drinks like an ale at first, but there's this like sharpness.
Yeah, I don't know. I know how to describe that. It's like a bubbly sharpness.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? Are you getting that?
it's like dry at the very end. Like the very, very end. It's like it's like kind of like a dry sharp.
Yeah.
That's only two words I can come up with is dry.
You know
and sharp.
what's? Have you had sparkling water? Mm-hmm. It's got that dryness at the end.
Yep. It's like that.
I've never really made that connection with the word dry, but sparkling water has that like awkward.
Yeah, awkward. That's what you got it. No, it's very good.
It works for this, but you know, when I was over in Europe, how many times are gonna fuck shit up today? Probably a couple more. If you ask for water over there, they give you sparkling water. You have to ask for actual tap water to get just fresh water, and I didn't know that. And I was ordering this shit. I'm like, this water tastes fucking weird, dude. Everyone's just like, you're an idiot. Look at the bubbles. I was like, who's blowing bubbles in my water? I want to see the waitress.
Like, how could you not see the bubbles the first time?
Because it was like, you know those old school Pizza Hut cups where it's like colored plastic glass?
I don't.
The red cups? You don't remember that shit? All day.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You go sit down there in the red plastic bubble cups.
Yes.
So I thought it was just part of the cup, and I was drinking this shit. I was like, what is happening to my buds?
Do
But
they have Pizza Hut over there?
absolutely not.
Good. Good.
But yeah, so back to the land grant. I do like Kolsch style. I always lean towards Pilsners, but this is very good. I like land grant. What are you leaning towards?
I think I'm leaning towards it too. I'm normally not a Kolsch fan. It's usually a little too bright for me, but I like this.
I would like to see the color if we could pour it out. I usually don't like pouring the stuff out because I like to drink it how they can it,
Can we ask our Twi'lek
bottle it.
to give us a
Absolutely
glasses?
not. I don't trust her.
Okay, no.
She's gonna blow bubbles in it.
Poison that shit.
I'm gonna give it a solid 2. It's very good. It's not blowing me out of the park, as we like to state.
Inside jokes.
But yeah, I enjoy it. It's solid. It's got a dryness, so get ready for that. But it's not bitter at any point.
I like it.
gonna
If
see
you're a
what-
Kolsch fan, this probably would be really great for you. But in overall beer sense, I want to say a solid 2.
There's not a lot of like spices. It's kind of simple up front. You feel it on the back of your tongue, and then it dries off.
I would say there's no spices. Straight up
Yeah.
ale goodness.
It is. It's a great simple land grant fucking beer. So buy this shit. Giving it a 2 out of
Especially
3.
if you're from Columbus, support local. Yeah, 2 out of 3.
I would assume they're at least in the expanse of Ohio.
I would reckon they're in all of Ohio.
Reckon.
Oh, really?
Reckon. Sling Blade, anybody?
Sorry.
French fried taters. Mm-hmm. No? All right. I quit my life. Goodbye.
This isn't Sling Blade cast.
Sling. Could be. Darth Sling Blade.
So we give it a
sounds
solid.
like a. We're giving it a solid 2 out of 3.
Solid 2. Our rating system quickly is from 0 to 3. 3 stars is absolutely fantastic. We love the beer. It's one of the best. 2 stars is a great beer, but maybe it's not our favorite. Maybe it's too expensive, too strong, or too seasonal. So we bumped it down. 1 star is worth trying, and 0
Did you say
stars.
too expensive?
Yeah, too expensive. Like the Duvel. Like what? $11 for 4 beers.
It's fucking delicious, though.
It was.
And it was
But
like
it's too expensive.
all 12%. 12% alcohol.
And then 0 stars is stop.
I think we gave Duvel a 3 out of 3, too.
Really?
Yeah, because it was. Well,
That was a long time
we were
ago.
considering bumping it down to 2 out of 3 because of the price, but then we're like, holy shit, this is like
Yeah, fuck it.
11%. This is. I can't feel anything anymore. I
That
can't
was
feel my allergies.
2 apartments ago. I don't even remember that beer.
Yeah, 2 studios ago.
It's true.
Official 2 out of 3. Thanks for watching. Stay
We're
tuned.
not done.
Stay
Stay
tuned.
right here. Stay right here. We're just gonna chug these really quick.
All right. So I think, well, right off the bat, we have some sad news that happened a couple days ago.
It's true.
I'm going to butcher his name. Probably not. Mr. Eric Bowersfield passed away. Who was that? He was the voice actor of Bib Fortuna and Admiral Akbar. So It's a Trap and Dewanawanga. So we want to give him a shout. Thank you for your... What am I trying to say?
Portrayal of amazing Star Wars characters.
Yes. You don't realize how many memes, how many living rooms you've been in saying it's a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap. And everybody loves it. So we want to give him a shout out and condolences. I don't even know how to fucking talk today to his family. But yeah, on a serious note,
Obviously,
thank you for your contribution was the word
Okay.
to the Star Wars universe.
I got
So,
you. Contribution Star Wars. Yeah. Obviously, he lived a great, happy life. He was 94. So
God.
it's not like it
That's-
was sudden, but
So yeah, let's figure this out. So in 70, well, when Bib Fortuna was 84, right? 1984.
83. It's 77, 80, 83.
Okay.
So,
So-
2016 minus 94. He's born in 1922. Holy shit.
1922. So he would have been 70.
Whoa. Sorry.
Ma-
I can't do math.
We're matherizing after this.
I can't do math in my head. 1983 minus 1922. He was 61 when he was in episode 6.
So he was only in episode 6 because Akbar isn't in 5.
Correct. Akbar and Bib Fortuna, yeah. So he was already 61
Before we were born.
before we were born in the 6th movie of our favorite saga, and just now passed away. So yeah, successful career.
That is a
And
long life. That is, yeah. So
And I'm sure he's been in much other things. He was a voice actor, so it's not just Star Wars. But obviously, that's where we know and love him from.
right, most
So.
notably that we know.
Dewanawanga.
Perfect.
That was him.
Let's get into the Rogue teaser. So, like I said, about an hour ago, and or more or less,
Depending on when you listen to this.
it was released that there will be a full teaser on Wait the fuck up, US. Good Morning America, but
Alarm Clock Country.
in that there was a kind of a half-second little picture teaser of a trooper, and it was an all-black trooper. And what are you pointing at me about?
I was going to say pull it up on your phone.
Well, they can go look it.
Go look it up. God damn it.
But what do you think? Like the trooper looked sweet. Is it a dark trooper? Is it a shock trooper? Is it just, are they on Dagobah trying to hide in the swamp fungus?
Well, they were on Tatooine because there was a moisture evaporator behind him.
Oh yeah,
And there was
on
like flames and
fire.
stuff. So who knows when that was from. But yeah, so it was like a very imagine Captain Phasma, extremely like slim looking. So the helmet was like super narrow and super slim and like pretty much all black.
Well, it looked like it had like like a full respirator.
Yeah.
And think about what Finn said in The Force Awakens is they don't filter poisons. So a standard trooper doesn't filter poisons or
So
toxins.
weird.
So it's more of just like I don't know what the fuck it is.
In case you go into space, you can get oxygen or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Because that's what they were going to do.
Saying that, and I was like, why? Why would you have a helmet
Yeah.
with a respirator that doesn't filter what you're going to die from? Anyways, back to the guy. Yeah, it looked like it could be like a early prototype of the Dark Trooper. The Dark Trooper is pretty much only expanded universe.
Dark Trooper or Shock Trooper?
Dark Trooper.
They're different, right? Shock Trooper, I'm thinking.
Dark Trooper had like a shotgun and the jetpack.
Shock Trooper had a jetpack and a shock thing.
No, Shock Trooper had a missile launcher.
And a shock thing. Because remember in Battlefront 2, you could be a shock trooper and it would electrocute?
That wasn't the Shock Trooper. It was one of the clones. I can't remember the name though.
Huh. Okay. So I'm
Maybe
thinking
it was
something
the Dark
else.
Trooper that had the electricity gun thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
But you pretty much probably only know it from Battlefront 2.
Yeah, they had some light jetpacks so they can fly like platform to platform.
They
But
boost. They don't like levitate.
right.
They just like launch you up and then you land. You can't like float like Boba Fett.
Actually, I think you can be that in the new Battlefront.
I hope so. They need something.
So yeah, I'm excited. Literally all you saw was a face, a mask, and then something on fire in the background.
And that was it.
So
And hopefully we'll see some more tomorrow. And specifically, if you're not watching live, tomorrow is Thursday, April 7th. Good Morning America starts at like freaking like 5 a.m. or something crazy. So
depending on where you're at.
by the time you listen to this, you will probably have already seen the trailer.
Yes.
Which means we're going to have to record a reaction tomorrow. That's it.
We'll just put
No, I'm just going to take that bit out. Rogue One teaser reaction. Shit. That's it.
What was that? All right.
That's all we need. Perfect.
Awesome. So let's get into the meat of today's conversation.
Yeah, that's going to be.
We're going to be talking about Batman vs Superman.
We are.
So
Wow.
this is actually one of the biggest. I absolutely hate or it was amazing. There's no one in between. Like either you gave it a 1 to 2 or an 8 to 10.
I'm in between.
You saw it twice.
I did see it twice. I'm in between, and it's because like the movie wasn't bad, and I absolutely loved Batman, but I'm not sure how to rate it because like the first half it was very slow and I was kind of bored, and the second half was awesome, and I love Batman. I still hate Superman. I love Lex Luthor. I don't know. I'm all over the board on this one. Let's do. Do you want to start with like favorite moments, worst moments?
Well, I broke it down into characters, so
Okay.
I'm gonna start off with an easy one because I think she was probably the one thing that everybody loved is Wonder Woman and the action and the portrayal, and even when she wasn't all suited up,
The mystery.
yeah. And then the picture of her back in 1922 when she was building the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
Just pause it.
I don't know why it falls, man.
Use tape.
Use it.
Boop, 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 boop. We good?
She was building the Empire State Building.
Yeah, you saw the, you know. You see it?
It was like right after World War One. World War One. Yeah, because 1920. It looked like it. I thought that's what it was. Because it looked like she was standing with some like army generals or something.
Oh.
That's my first assumption. They said like 1920 or 22 or whatever, and I just was like, that's World War One era. She looks like she's on a battlefield.
She could have saved the goddamn Titanic. Where was Aquaman?
That was 1912.
14.
Oh no, 12.
Then it was April 14th, 1912.
Probably.
What the turn that shit off. We're getting buzzes and beeps in here. We
Our
got
fans just love us so much. We're getting notified.
R2D2 over here. Yeah, so Wonder Woman, we agree, yeah, that it was amazing.
Fantastic. Great actor. Great casting. She was
Actress. Actorizer.
Some ladies would be pissed if you call them an actress.
Yeah.
You know, equality.
Yeah, one. Yeah, that's.
I'm an actor
I don't even
too.
I don't want to even get into it. They fought for years to be called actresses, and now it's offensive. It's like, just make up your mind, women. What? What'd you call us? Women.
They all shut this off. No, I thought yes, absolutely no complaints about Wonder Woman at all.
And then
Gal Gadot.
and then underwater guy.
Spoilers, by the way. Aquaman, I love that they included this little bit about Aquaman, Flash, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg in this little like hidden projects of LexCorp. I liked it, man. I liked it. He was kind of weird when he popped out of like the shipwreck.
So awkward. So fucking awkward.
I liked it, man. I liked it.
He acted like an octopus. Like
He lives underwater all the time.
You know what humans are.
Maybe. He's been spending so much time with the fish, he doesn't know what's what. Sees cameras and lights and oxygen tanks.
I guess. Oh my god. I liked it. It struck me as just awkward. Like he comes floating out and then just stares for like 10 seconds and he's like, get out of here! So
Would you say awkward man?
Awkward fish dude. Except the water was in his mouth, so he's like
I was a fan. I'm cool with it.
I'm okay with it. I get it, but it was kind of awkward for me. That LexCorp file was a good idea. That
Yeah.
Lex Luthor had information on everybody. Batman did his detective badassery, found it, dug into it, found all these people, made sense of everything, was being a goddamn detective, what he's supposed to do. That's the only issue I had with like the Christian Bale stuff. It was just like gadgets and let's just go beat people up. It's like, yeah, that's fucking awesome. The Joker's perfect,
Yeah.
but do some fucking homework. He did a little bit where here's the cement block. We're gonna reshoot this shit and just like
Ballistics test.
I guess, but that's not really detective work. You just like hired Salacious Fox to figure shit out for you, you know.
Yes.
But
Hi, Pat. Butterclone's in here. He says, "Hey,
turn it off.
gotta go." I liked
The file.
also how
The file was solid. I liked that. It wasn't belligerent. It wasn't like crazy. Like you just missed it in the background. It was like, oh, I need this to figure out about her. But look at all this other shit.
And I like how there's never a moment where Lex has to point out that he knows who Batman and Superman actually are. It's like he knows who they are the whole time. It's not like a moment like, oh, I discovered it's Bruce. You know, there's no awkward like reveal that he knows. It's like he knows the whole time and he pits them against each other gradually.
But that makes it, I need to see his reaction at that party. Oh, Clark Kent meets Bruce Wayne. And
I love bringing people together.
Oh, yeah. And then he goes up on stage and coughs
Drinks.
a little.
Free bar. Open bar. Drinks. What? Where was I? That's it.
He is a hit and a miss. Like
I loved it.
He's supposed to be so fucking smart. I don't know anything about him.
I don't know anything about Lex Luthor's character. I love this character. I thought he was a genius. I thought it was cool, especially with the age that we live in right now. Like he was this young kid who was a genius, but got left with his father's like fortune and company, and is just completely going like sideways with it. Mm-hmm. I liked it, but again, I don't know Lex from the comics, so I can't really compare it. But I was a fan of the character.
I thought he did great if he was supposed to be that awkward. But the fact that he was is fine. It was just at points, it was almost too much-ish. But overall, the character, he turned out to be a bit psychotic, but he was still smart about it. Like, sometimes a Joker is just a psycho and starts shooting people. Why? Because he's a fucking Joker. But Lex was just like, went psycho and did stuff, but knew what the fuck he was doing the whole time.
Yeah.
And had a plan.
Yep.
And brought people down. Brought goddamn Superman down to his knees. Dude, he's just a guy. And he's like, look at you, bitch. Where are they? Where is she?
Yeah, that's right from the Nolan trilogy.
So we jumped to Lex.
Yeah, from the Justice League characters to Lex. Who's next on your list?
Doomsday.
Fucking terrible.
I was confused. I'm not gonna lie, because I was confused. I watched the Doomsday DC animated film, got halfway through it. Maybe that was my issue. I got to where Doomsday killed Superman-ish.
I don't even mind that he was created from.
That they changed that. By the
really?
way, yeah.
I don't even mind that he was created in the ship with what's his face's body.
Yeah, they changed that.
General Zod. I couldn't remember his name. I almost said Hux.
if I remember right, Hux. Jesus.
Sorry.
Zod wasn't a part of Doomsday at all. Lex goes digging for.
Oh, I remember you mentioned this, and he was frozen in the ice or something.
He was frozen in the ice, and he was sent there as a failsafe-ish.
In case Superman
gets out of control.
Makes sense.
So the crazy hardcore DC fans knew that, I think, and were upset with that, how they used Zod's shit.
Yeah.
But they got to make stuff work, so. Mm-hmm. And the fact that it was supposed to come right after Man of Steel, they're just connecting stuff a little bit. And we don't need to see fucking Doomsday's origin story every goddamn movie, so they just changed it a little bit and said, look, this is it. Done.
Yeah.
What did you think of,
Still Doomsday, though. I thought he looked terrible.
Looked terrible.
From not knowing anything about the character, the fact that he just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger is obnoxious.
He's Superman.
But he keeps getting stronger than Superman.
Yeah.
As he gets hurt, he just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. The fact that they were in this highly populated city, even though Bruce makes one small comment about how the dock is deserted, and Doomsday is like, whenever he gets hit, he just unleashes this wave of energy that goes for it looks like it goes for miles, but no one gets hurt because they're on this abandoned little port in Gotham Metropolis Bay, owns. Whatever the fuck, that Bruce, obviously owns, and he gets insurance money from it. That was the whole plan. I just hated Doomsday altogether. He looked like a troll from fucking Lord of the Rings, and I did not like him at all.
Well, let's talk about that then. Could we have the movie? So some of the critiques about this were the Batman vs Superman fight didn't last long enough. Mm-hmm. It ended awkwardly, and then they forced Doomsday into it.
I wouldn't say they forced, because that seemed like part of Lex's plan. Not his plan, but he wanted to get the ship, and he wanted to get Zod, and then he found out that the ship could reanimate him. So I'm not mad that that's in there. I just didn't like how he looked.
You know how he looked was just like Michael Bay's turtles on meth.
Yeah, crackhead turtles.
It's exactly like the same body.
I literally could only think of orcs, goblins,
dude, and then
the big troll cave from Moria in Fellowship of the Ring.
What did he fall into? A nuclear plant, and then he grew spikes on everything. I'm just like, great. I said that in the theater. People said, huh.
I was shaking my head at that point. I don't know, man. If he's from...
Oh, wait, no. It was... They shot a nuke at him.
Yeah.
And he got stronger.
Yes.
That's exactly what happened.
Also, that was weird, too, because... So Lois Lane is investigating this stray bullet that no one can identify. And she talks to this one senator, and all of a sudden, Superman and Doomsday are fighting, and the senator is in, the Situation Room and talking to the president about launching nukes at people. That, I thought that was kind of, random.
I didn't catch that. I have to see it again.
I'm not sure. Unless I missed that he's a general or something. But I feel like Lois Lane went to D.C. and she was trying to investigate this bullet.
The black guy?
Yeah.
No, he was a CIA.
But why is he giving commands about nukes? He's in the CIA. That should be the president and Secretary of State. I just watched House of Cards. I know all this. Come on. I don't know. And it's not a big deal. That was part of it too. So, anyways, about
not a big fan of Doomsday.
Not at all.
I really can't say anything good about Doomsday except for the fight at the end and Wonder Woman taking him on was fucking amazing. The fact that he gets hit with a nuke and gets stronger, and then Wonder Woman's like, I got this bitch, and then she just goes at him. I'm like, whoa, do you want to stay the fuck away? He just killed Superman, and Wonder Woman's like, bitch, come on, let's do this.
Which makes me want to know more about Wonder Woman, because all this time I thought she was
just
kind of
strong.
Like Batman, she's strong, she's been training, and then she has the magic gauntlets and the magic shield and the magic lasso. I didn't think she was superhuman. I was not expecting that at all. Also, they mentioned earlier in the film about that about the sword. like that sword's on display, and they're like, oh, myth has it that it slayed the whatever of whatever, and she's like, it's a fake. Bitch, I got that shit right now. And use it. So like it's got to be a mythical sword or something, but I had no idea.
Dimma, correct us, or I'm gonna ask you a question and you better fucking answer.
Don't answer it. It's a trap.
Wonder Woman.
You gonna ask it?
Can you please tell us her force powers?
Yeah.
No, but seriously, like what
Force
are her
superhuman.
What her? So we know she has her lasso. We know she has her archer +7 speechcraft bracers.
Leather bracers
Leather
of strength.
bracers of shut Doomsday down.
He said all he says is Wonder Woman is an Amazon, but I don't know what that means. We don't know comics yet, man. We're still apprentices. We're still Padawans in the comic world.
She's badass.
Oh, from the movie? Fucking now I'm gonna go read some comics, man. She's badass.
Yep, perfect.
So, anyways, so after Doomsday, you had
The dream sequences. Should we start with Batman? Because we haven't really touched him.
dude.
Okay, Ben Affleck.
He is quickly becoming my favorite Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Well, I'm not gonna argue against that, but the reason is that Batman
Is older.
is
And
older
wiser.
and crazier. I wouldn't say he's wiser. He's lost in his own ways.
That's a good point.
That Batman
I think
is my
he's
favorite.
smarter, but he's older. He's been fighting crime for 20 years, and he's just so sick of everyone's shit that
He's
willing
stubborn.
to do whatever.
He's a stubborn old guy.
Well, the whole line about if there's even a 1% chance that he's our enemy, we have to destroy him. Like, that's crazy talk, Bruce.
He doesn't give a
10
damn.
years ago, you wouldn't have said that.
Yeah, but he's protected his
I'm
own
glad
city.
I'm glad you corrected me. That's a good point.
So I don't think it was directly Ben Affleck's acting or whatever or portrayal that made me like that Bruce Wayne, because that Bruce Wayne was already fucking amazing. Ben Affleck just happened to really play it perfectly. Oh shit, you done it again.
I think it's both.
Yeah, no, I think it is a combination, but immediately I would say it's that Batman. So older, a little more edgier, doesn't give a good goddamn, been through. Dimma, has he been retired? Answer me. Because I think this is after he retired and then came back. And that's at the point where he starts fucking dudes up and he starts killing people. Because he realizes... He all of a sudden realizes, if I kill this one dude, these 40 live.
I don't know if that's part of the comic storyline that he starts killing people. I am so happy that Batman has been murdering. I am so happy.
So Dimma says he retired after Robin died. So we saw a flash of that because of the Robin suit.
Correct.
That was painted black and
the
ha-ha
Joker.
Batman. And that was Jason Todd that was killed by the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
Love it.
And inspired by Frank Miller, obviously.
So let's get back to Batman at the core. So the character of Batman is our favorite. That aged Batman was awesome.
Amazing.
Ben Affleck played it very greatly.
Perfectly.
The first scene of Batman, do you remember?
The first scene in the movie?
Yeah.
It's when he gets off the helicopter.
No.
Of Batman at any age? Or Ben Affleck?
Ben Affleck.
Because the movie starts with the Batman's parents getting killed.
Yeah, not Bruce Wayne, Ben Affleck.
First time you see Ben
sorry.
Affleck, I thought it's when he gets off the helicopter in Metropolis.
No. Not as Bruce Wayne. The first time you see Batman.
I'm sorry. He's hiding in that corner?
Yes!
The cops are like breaking in and
What
he's
the
just like,
fuck?
fuck you.
He was like a bat.
Dude,
Just
that was
sitting
so
up there,
awesome.
and as soon as he shined the light up, he's like, fuck you. He like climbed across the ceiling. I was like, what is happening?
Dude, so awesome.
I was not ready for that at all.
No, that was
I figured he'd just be standing there like Colin Powell.
What did you mean to say?
I don't know. Colin Powell.
Secretary of State, man.
George Clooney is what I meant. But like, oh, here I am, Batman, Commissioner, and then he just punches him. But no, he was being a fucking bat up in the corner.
Yeah,
Dude,
that was
I
amazing.
Absolutely loved it. It was, and the way he just like crawled the fuck out and then jumped. I was like,
And it's cool that we couldn't even see what exactly he did. It's like, it doesn't matter. It's Batman. He fucking got out.
Dude, and the women downstairs who the Spanish women, they're like, keep us in here. That devil's upstairs.
Fuck that, dude.
Who the fuck goes up there by themselves? Oh, the devil's upstairs?
Stupid cops that almost shot his partner. That was dumb. But anyways,
That was kind of dumb.
it was a shotgun. It sprays. It would have hit him. Anyways,
Yeah.
minutia.
Menudo. Okay.
I love Batman. I kind of just want a fucking Batman movie with Ben Affleck.
Yeah, that's
I liked his character that much.
that's another thing that I heard of people that were unhappy with it. They said they should have just done a Batman one.
Well,
just to
I wouldn't
set it
say
up.
that particularly. I would say I also want a Batman movie with this era Batman.
But think about it. If they went straight Star Wars on it, they're probably gonna have at least 3 movies with Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman.
Well, it's
and
about
then-
to be the Justice League right now.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If they had a setup saga, we've already had Man of Steel.
So instead of
Let's
just
do
Man of Steel, like 3 movies to get into the Justice League?
Yeah, Man of
just
Steel,
one?
and then do an alone Batman movie. Then have Batman vs Superman. Introduce Wonder Woman. Oh, look at that! Oh,
They
all of a
just
sudden-
need to copy Marvel. I know
They
it
don't
says
need
bad to
they don't
copy.
need- They don't need to copy them. But
Well,
that's,
but it makes sense though. You have Iron Man, and then you start seeing like Nick Fury and
yeah, but they
and
start
Black
money
Widow come
grabbing.
in.
They start money grabbing.
I know, but it makes more. There's so much shit you have to fit in for it to make sense. Like it just makes more sense to do that. To start having them like bleed in as the movies go along.
The only
I think.
issue is that there wasn't that you're not already set up as Ben Affleck as Batman. Like this is the intro movie of Batman,
Right.
in the DC universe, technically,
Right. It was amazing.
and he's already been retired. Like, what? Can we have a little bit? Give us something.
Also, Alfred was amazing. I loved Alfred.
I had no
in this one.
issues with him, but I don't know. There was something about it. I don't want to say he was perfect, but there was something about it that it was just like, why are you just as old as fucking Batman?
True. That's true at that point, yeah. He seemed more like his assistant rather than his butler. Like when you go into the Batcave and you see Alfred fixing stuff, I
Yeah.
got like a cue from James Bond vibe.
Yeah,
from
that's
that,
true. I did like
which
that.
wasn't bad.
He's
but
like, you need to
it
stop
was-
fucking this shit up.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. Can't
Yeah.
fix this shit.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it, but it was totally different, especially from the 90s where Alfred's like 95 years old. Use your legs, Mr. Wade. I don't know, man.
Hard
I
boiled,
liked
right?
it. I liked that he was talking shit to Bruce the whole time. Like, dude, you're 50, you're not married, you're drinking all the time. What the fuck? Shut up,
Yeah.
Alfred.
I don't, like I said, I have nothing bad to say about him, but there was something about, I'd have to see it again, something about it that was just like, I don't know. So I'd give Alfred an 8 out of 10, just because I'm not sure, I'm not sure yet.
Last person on the list is
Lex.
we talked
wait.
about Lex. Lois.
Fuck Lois, I don't like her.
Yeah, neither do I. Batman. or Superman, sorry.
So this is the movie. I saw Man of Steel. The first time I saw it, I couldn't get through it. The second time I watched it all the way through, I was like, all right, the guy just doesn't die. Period.
There's no suspense in Man of Steel.
I don't.
It's slightly
It's supposed to-
suspenseful when Zod and his crew come down because you're like, oh, they're from the same planet. They might be able to kill him, but he just never dies.
There's a lot of destruction that goes on though. That fight scene, because there was wow, I can't fucking talk today. Shut this shit off. No, the woman Superman. The Superwoman. You know what I'm talking about?
Zod's like friend. I don't know.
And then there was like a robot with her.
It's been a while. Yeah.
She was pretty wicked because she was just like unreasonable. Like, oh, there's some people. Poof, done. Well, where's the more? Where are they at? Got an infestation.
got 'em.
Where they hiding? Yeah. So the action in the thing was fine. It didn't make me like Superman. So it was fine. It was awesome for the first time ever. DC Universe. We got some fucking Ben Affleck walking up and then
Crossover?
seeing crossover through
Crossover
movies.
was very cool.
So you can't, even if you didn't like Man of Steel, it's cool that that you have some reference.
Yes.
That's happening. Know exactly where we're at, who's
Yes.
fighting.
I love that
What's
part.
happening.
Yeah.
Perfect. And you can kind of feel it. They could have done a little more. So you can feel it from Bruce's point of view. Like, I've been retired. I'm walking around. I'm just going to go meet these people that work for me. There goes my building. Fucking asshole. assholes. Like,
Something
he was
like that. yeah.
pissed. And then, yeah.
I like that part.
Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne, loved
Perfect.
it. Ben Affleck as Batman?
Perfect.
I think at that point, yeah. I don't think he absolutely killed it, but I do think that was it.
I thought he absolutely killed it, but at the same time, this is the only Batman that's old that we've ever seen. Every other Batman at the oldest is like, I don't know, like 35. Because like you watch Batman Begins and he's still training, so he's still young Batman. And Michael Keaton is just Michael Keaton.
Well, I'm
So
basing
this
it
is
off
like-
of the Dark Knight
Frank Miller.
Returns.
Frank Miller.
Frank Miller's Dark
Yeah.
Knight Returns. And that Batman, if that's what they were basing it off of, is pretty fucking accurate. I would say the comic book Bruce Wayne was a little more edgy because they didn't include mutants, which is fine. But there's like mutant guys a mutant gang that takes over the city of Gotham. And he straight up murders them. He's got.
I can't express enough how glad I am that Batman is finally killing people.
Let's talk about that a little bit, though, because after I talked you into it that it happened, I'm not sure it happened because that whole desert scene was a dream.
Yeah, but when he's flying in the bat, whatever you call it this time,
Oh, yeah.
guys are shooting at him. He just blows like the 3 trucks up. They're
Yeah,
fucking
that's true.
dead, man.
That's
he
true,
runs
yeah.
people over. Like,
You're right. Yeah.
They're dead as fuck.
But yeah, like I based that off of the dream where he grabs that car, whips the car at the other car, and just like,
Yeah.
how many people just died right there? But yeah, so he's a tad more brutal. He's beyond his rules, probably because he's been retired.
Doesn't give a damn.
Yeah, he's a good goddamn gone. Out of his rules.
We didn't finish talking about Superman.
Fuck him.
I don't like Superman. I still don't like him. Even his more human side, I feel like he's still just completely ambiguous. Like the only time he smiled was when he jumped in the bathtub with Lois Lane. But like I feel like he doesn't have like emotion. His mom gets taken, and he screams at Lex Luthor, but I just feel like he doesn't care about anything.
I like him because a regular guy, Lex Luthor, non-superhuman, brought Superman to his fucking knees.
No, that means you like Lex Luthor.
No. You see the internal struggle. Superman has been portrayed as a god all of a sudden. Now you're split because people think, well, gods don't exist. He's just a psychotic man with too much power. And now other people are like, oh, he's doing great stuff and he kills 40 million people, but we don't worry about that because he's a god. It's just like, where does it end? And he's you can see the inner turmoil.
Yeah.
And then the point that I was just like, fuck yes, was the courtroom scene. Batman or Superman, come in here. You need to tell us what the fuck's going on right now. Come commit or tell us your sins or whatever the fuck. Come to fucking confirmation, Catholic church shit. And he lands there and that guy blows his shit up and he's standing there and just like, this shit's all gonna be put on me. The reason people died was because he was there. If he didn't show up, people wouldn't have died. Because that guy had no reason to blow up.
True.
So it was just like struggle.
Yeah, I get
dude,
that.
I got goosebumps from that.
Really?
He
I
was
still feel like he just looks around like, and then flies away.
well, it wasn't his acting, but just the fact that happened, and you could
it's
see
like
it
he
just like, these fuckers are crazy.
His lines, he says that he's trying to care about stuff, but I just don't see him having any emotion about anything.
Well, I think
Just
that's
like,
the realization
everyone's
that
gonna
he
blame
doesn't.
this on me, Lois. That's it. Like that's all I get. I'm sorry. I'm probably biased. I just don't like Superman. I probably never will. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's dead,
Spoiler.
even though he's not.
Yeah. The
All right,
only
so-
the only emotion he ever shows is when he's got a boner in the bathtub.
Yeah, I know. And then he gets stabbed in the heart. All right, so we went through the characters for the most part. Let's actual movie stuff, storyline. I thought the first half was pretty slow.
Very, very slow.
I was annoyed that they threw in the Batman parents dying again.
It was
I'm glad they did it interestingly at least.
Yeah.
It was the credit sequence, which is fine because they didn't waste like an extra 5 minutes. But the fact that they had to do it again, like, dude,
yeah.
why?
It's
That's
a
been done
struggle.
like 4 times. Like, you don't have to do this.
It's a struggle to get through, no matter what iteration. it's just, we get it. You could have, you know what would have made even more sense is if they just cut that shit out and then, like, when it actually matters, like when Superman's yelling Martha, blah blah blah, Batman like goes into his own head and just sees a gunshot, and a woman drop. It's like, oh, that's his mom, Martha Wayne.
Like just quick little flashbacks like that. Yeah,
we don't need a whole fucking thing, but it was cool, like you said, the credit scene, and it was a little bit more Watchmen.
Yeah. In the chat here, Darth Marquis brings up, wasn't that the point of Superman? Questioning humanity, he's conflicted with his diminishing faith in humanity. I guess, but I mean, I feel like he's questioning how he relates to humans. Like, he's questioning what the hell he's doing here if everybody is just not on board with who he is as a hero.
Well, I think that's the point, is that he can't relate with humans.
He's not a human. He doesn't understand. Human. He doesn't have that emotion.
He doesn't have that crazy emotion. Like,
his mom, though.
He can't die. So what is he actually fighting for?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. He doesn't understand because he's not going to die. And he doesn't understand why everyone is so afraid of him, because whenever he throws an enemy through a building, a ton of people die. But he can't relate to that because he's like, I'll just throw myself through the building. I'm not going to...
But he's not doing it on purpose, though. He's saving the Earth because he's throwing Zod through the building but hurting him.
I know. I just feel like
otherwise the Earth would just explode because Zod would come in and fuck shit up. Otherwise, he's throwing Zod through the goddamn...
I'm conflicted a little bit, too, because I want to say that he is casually throwing bitches through buildings because it looks cool and it's in a movie. Like, part of me wants to say, like, that just looks like something cool to have in the movie. Like, does he actually think about what he's doing before he does it? Well, obviously, he works at the Daily Asshole. He knows that the skyscrapers are full of humans, but he laser beams it in half and it falls over. Like, there was so much destruction at the end of Man of Steel.
Yeah, but there's at a point, it's two Supermen basically fighting each other. So you're like,
I don't know, man.
You have to stop him at all costs.
I feel like if he cared that much about humans, he would grab motherfucker, zip out to Antarctica, and fight where there's no humans.
Good point.
He can do whatever he wants.
But you gotta
think, he can lift the dude, he can fly.
But if he grabbed him and started flying and then he got punched in the head,
I'm just saying in general.
Went back to
No, I know.
Gotham and took a big piss and flooded the city.
I'm just saying in general, if he was that concerned about humans, why don't you get the fuck out of the city?
Yeah.
I'm again, the bias probably coming through. I'm
just
okay
like
with
fist
that.
bump and be like, dude, can we take it over there?
Bro.
Can we take it outside?
Bro, let's go in space.
Seriously. We're both gonna be stronger in space because there's sunlight. Fuck. Let's get it going. Let's do it on the moon.
Power Ranger style.
Dude, Jupiter's open. We can do that. Vacant.
Spin around the rings of Saturn. All right, so overall storyline, plot.
Storyline was weak.
Yeah.
The characters of Wonder Woman was awesome. Batman was awesome. Superman, it is growing on me. He is growing on me. Lex Luthor was great. The fact that they had, I was confused at first, but I think I like him the second time. The dream sequences.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, what is happening? And then Tommy Boy was talking about, oh, that was the Flash. That's the Flashpoint paradox.
Right.
I'm just like,
which I guess
awesome.
if you're a DC fan, you recognize that instantly.
Well, it was weird because at the end of the movie, we saw Flash in that convenience store, and he did that real quick zoom. That's what he does. But in the Flashpoint shit, it looked. I thought it was some other kid. Maybe it was the same kid. He's just wearing the rubber suit.
Same guy.
Same guy. Same letters.
Same guy. It was. I saw it twice. I looked specifically for that the second time.
Doomsday part? No. Lex Luthor plots? Yes.
Yes.
Taking Martha Washington. What's her last name? Kent? Martha Kent?
Martha Kent.
Taking her.
Let's be clear, though. The fact that Luthor creates Doomsday as a failsafe if Superman doesn't kill Batman, I'm okay with that.
I am okay with that,
I just didn't like how Doomsday ended up looking. So the plot-wise of Doomsday, I thought was fine.
Can we talk about, at one point, Wonder Woman was standing there with Superman and Batman had a fucking gun? I was like, yes! That's how Batman needs to be.
Yes.
He's a warrior.
Those couple shots where the three of them were standing together was like,
Now this is a big difference because we saw it a little bit with the Batman being stealthy, but it wasn't 100%. So that's what we've seen in the past, even in the Dark Knight and even in the 90s stuff. It was like smoke bomb, where am I? And then you saw Ben Affleck and he's pulling tires across the goddamn Gobi Desert. It's just like, wait a minute, you're just being a badass. That's sweet.
Yeah, that's what he wants. Because, like, again, we talked about earlier, he's 50 and he's not fucking around anymore. He doesn't care. He can be stealthy when he needs to, but in general, he's just like.
Well, I'm trying to think of when was he stealthy? He just uses his airboat shit.
Well, the first
scene where he climbed out of there.
Yeah.
How stealthy was that?
Stealthy enough.
Oh, there you are. He went that way.
The end scene when he goes in to rescue Martha. Martha.
Oh yeah,
That was funny.
yeah, okay.
And that's what we saw part of that in the trailer. So
Marsha, you fucking.
I know Lex said that.
I missed it.
That's why I just said it because it's a pun. You get it?
One of those punnerizers.
Yes, it's punny. It's funny. All right. Anyways, yeah. So, the first half was really slow. It was really slow.
I think they just tried to we should do a Batman movie, but we'll just put the first hour as a kind of a setup. Just like wait, there was no conflict.
Yeah, and here's the weird thing too is because, excuse me, when the Blu-ray comes out with the extended rated R version with an extra 30 minutes. I feel like when it's that long, we'll have extra scenes that make the whole thing work. But as it sits right now, the first half just didn't do enough in all that time. You know what I mean? So it should have been either 2 hours flat or 3 hours. They put it at 2.5 and it's in between and it's just too much, man.
Yeah, okay.
I thought.
That's fine.
Also, I'm very excited that it's rated R on the Blu-ray. I'm like...
You're just going to see Lois Lane's titties.
No.
I swear to God, that's all.
I doubt it.
That's all it is. They're going to give Doomsday a doom dick.
I doubt it.
Batman's going to be fighting with assless chaps. Where is she?
Oh, so the Batman versus Superman fight.
Okay.
The title of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes, maybe?
10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker says, Martha, oh shit, I'll save her. Come on. That's what you come up with? Also, have we ever heard of Bruce Wayne's parents' names before? I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Flashpoint Paradox. Yeah.
What's his dad's name? I'm
Thomas.
Thomas?
Thomas Wayne in the Flashpoint Paradox. In the Flashpoint Paradox, Bruce dies.
Right, I know.
Thomas Wayne becomes Batman, and Martha Wayne becomes the Joker.
That's crazy.
No, she's crazy.
So their names have always been the same name since the beginning.
I believe so. Yeah.
All right, I guess it makes a little more sense. Still, I'm annoyed that they named the movie Batman vs. Superman, even though that is only a minor part of the overall storyline of the film.
Well, in Batman, in Bruce's eyes, that's 100% because the first thing you see is the city being destroyed. So he's like, fucking asshole, I'm gonna go kill him.
Okay.
1% of 1% of 1%. I'm gonna fuck around and order Domino's and
Top
fuck him in the
1%
ass.
of the 1% of assailants on Metropolis. I'm gotta kill him.
Gotta tax him.
Okay. All right, that makes more sense.
The fight itself was a little bit weak. It ended in a bitchy ass way.
Yeah.
Martha, why'd you say that? Why? It's just like, Bruce, you need to calm down. Literally, even dead Superman could have been like, Bruce, seriously, just calm down. Okay,
If Superman didn't want to kill him, as soon as he landed, he should have stayed in place and just said, Lex Luthor has my mom. Her name is Martha. Let's go get this shit.
Well, I don't think he realized how strong Batman's suit was. Because he went and punched him, he's like, oh shit, this is actually going to be a fight.
Well, that was only after he got hit with the kryptonite shit. But I feel like he shouldn't have walked towards him at all. If he had stayed in one place and just tried to be like, bro, my mom's in danger. I need help. I don't want to kill you.
I don't think he expected it from Batman. I just don't think at all. Superman.
So he was just innocently walking towards him to talk to him, and
Yeah,
then Batman started setting traps.
in that tank suit. Yeah. Yep.
All
Well,
right,
let's
all right,
talk about
I got it.
how Superman died.
Glad that he died. Sorry.
Glad he's no more.
I'm an avid Superman hater. I'm not going to deny that. But no, I don't think he's truly dead. But I'm glad that we actually got to see him get hurt and die in this one.
Yes,
Because in Man of Steel, like we said, they get thrown through buildings, not a scratch, and they look like models, and they get up and keep fighting.
Yeah.
So it was good to see him get his ass kicked.
well, that's one of the things that I loved about the Batman vs Superman fight was the scar
Yeah.
that Bruce gave him. I'm like,
Yes.
you can fuck around with him, but yeah. So the fact that he dies,
It makes sense.
it's cool that he dies because everyone looked to him in case
Yeah.
something happened,
And they both
now,
die together.
yeah.
I feel like he could have found a way to. I don't know. I always read too much into stuff because they made the movie that way on purpose. So like it happens and I'm fine with it. It makes sense. But literally, if we're getting into details, like I feel like Superman could have just chucked that spear at him from 100 yards away, stabbed motherfucker in the heart, and then Wonder Woman could have sliced him up.
Yeah, but you gotta think Doomsday was probably as fast and as strong, so he had to try to surprise him with all his speed and go through him. So
Yeah.
no, I thought it was cool. That the ending of the fight was sweet. The action in general was sweet. Batman was sweet. Wonder Woman was sweet. Plot lacked quite a little bit. Origin story sucked ass. And Flash, I'm excited to see him because he's a major part of some shit here real soon.
The Justice League bits just give us hope that they're gonna tie everything together, and I'm excited about that.
So as well as Cyborg, like Cyborg,
I
I've
know
only
nothing
seen
about
him.
him.
I've only seen him in one movie, and it was a Flashpoint Paradox. And he's kind of the goody two shoes.
Okay.
He's the government bot man, Cyborg.
Is the doctor that was working on him anything important?
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Dimma, tell us.
Yeah. So overall, what were your thoughts? What if you had to give it a rating? Mine's difficult. So I want to see it again
This is what I'm saying is that a rating's hard. It's like
because there's so many good points, and then there's like, why is Doomsday?
I loved watching it, and then I complain about it while I'm watching it. It's just one
So
of
it's
those
as good
things.
as Star Wars.
Prequel trilogy Star Wars. No, I would probably say, as a non-comic reader, I would probably say like 8. Probably say like 7.5 or 8.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. I give it an 8.
Yeah. Let's say 7.5.
The fact that Doomsday
Comic
looks
readers
dumb,
might give it lower, you know what I mean?
the fact that Doomsday looks dumb is fine because even the DC cartoon, DC films, he looks really bad.
Yeah, but you're making a movie in 2016. Like, make him look good.
He's supposed to look fucked up though.
He's supposed to look however Zack Snyder decides he should look. So I'm saying, like,
Was he gonna wear a suit? Just have General Grievous running
he's
around?
half of General Zod, so he should like partly look like a Kryptonian, which looks like a human.
Yeah, he's got 2 legs and 2 arms.
That's half the reason I hate Superman, by the way.
Why?
We're an alien race that is, if we're by the sun, we're more powerful than anything else. But I also look exactly like a human.
And I have to
from
brush my
Earth.
teeth and get plaque decay.
From fucking corn.
From corn.
I said it.
Yeah. All right. That was
overall a good movie. I'm gonna get it on Blu-ray.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch Batman's every move and Wonder Woman. I like the way she jumps.
Perfect. Much better than Man of Steel for sure. So
Oh, absolutely.
So if this is the next step to the DC universe, cinematic universe, I think we're off to a good start.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I was never totally on board for like the first Iron Man and Hulk movies and Captain America when they came out. So I mean, I'm sure there's always some like
X-Men.
unsteady ground as they're getting. That wasn't part of the Marvel Cinematic
Let's
Universe.
talk.
though.
Let's talk about the first 10 Marvel movies because
I
they
have to
were
use the
all
restroom really quick.
they were all like good at the time. But when we go back to them, we're like, there's a lot of that stuff that's goodbye.
Could I take a pause first?
We can have a pause.
I'm pausing.
I don't want to take a pause. Guys, thanks for tuning in. If you're live on what the fuck we got over here? We got Twitch, we've got Periscope, we've got some other shit. We're on a porno. God, I haven't shown any nip slips. Whoop whoop. Yeah, if you guys are watching Rogue Squadron podcast, we're free on iTunes. We're just doing some live stuff here. So, drinking some Land Grant. We're not brought to you by Land Grant. But we next couple things that we're going to be getting into is it was released that there is going to be an Ahsoka book. So if you're a Star Wars fan, cash it in, Lord Carter! Yeah, so if you know anything about the Clone Wars, Ahsoka book is going to be... I'm pretty excited about it, but we're going to be talking about that. And then I've got a Versus that Commander doesn't know about, so get ready. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I looked right at you. Oh, hey.
Hi, everyone.
Ready?
Commander's back. Just had to take a short pause. Blue
right.
Rebel says, what's up? Long time no see. Did you talk to her yet?
No.
Hi, Blue Rebel.
Hi, Blue Rebel.
Thanks for being here.
Her? Him?
Miles Bennett Dyson created Skynet. I know. I was thinking the same thing the whole time when I watched that scene. The cyborg scene.
The doctor.
Yeah. It's Miles from Terminator 2.
You guys are...
Skynet. He created Skynet. I talk about Skynet every episode. Come on, man. You should be on your shit by now.
All I know about that movie is when he climbs on to the truck.
That's the only thing you remember?
It's like 2 steps and murder.
All right.
Okay,
So
guys.
we wanted to chat about the first of the Marvel movies and how bad you think they are.
No,
Or
they were
whatever you were
good
gonna
at the
say.
time, but for this being the first DC movie, we've already...
Second.
Yeah. So this being the second DC movie, we are fucking spoiled if we think that was horrific. If you guys are sitting there saying, sucked ass, why?
Iron Man was great, dude.
Iron Man was okay.
Iron Man was good.
Spider-Man was okay.
Well,
Hulk
gotta
was
think,
terrible.
No. You got to think the Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't include Spider-Man or X-Men. It started with Iron Man 1.
Did you also know this wasn't DC Studios?
What do you mean?
It's based on DC characters.
Again, they're doing that shit?
That's what it said at the beginning.
Well, they can't get their shit together, obviously.
Well, all day.
All right. Not even including this as part of a legitimate movie. Nope.
No, so the second official DC character movie for the past 20 years. Spoiled if you think that
good.
was
It's
terrible.
fine. Yeah.
So
it's not terrible.
You get an 8 out of 10. That's 80%. That's fucking great.
7.5.
Passing.
C plus.
Let's move on. Ahsoka book.
Ahsoka book.
I'm excited. It's supposed to be October. I believe I wrote it down somewhere. October. That's going to be released. I like Ahsoka. A lot of people don't for whatever goddamn reason.
That's weird. No, I
she's
think a lot of
she's
people
like
do.
a rebellious Jedi. I don't get it. She learned from the greatest Jedi of all time, greatest Force user of all time, most capable maybe. Not
Yeah,
because
not
I
greatest.
said the best teacher, and you're like, nope. I'm like, okay,
No.
most capable Force user of all time,
Best big brother of all time.
the best of all time.
Yeah. Do we know age-wise, timeline-wise?
I'm not sure, and because Rebels just had a crazy thing happen, and I don't know where this book happens now. So,
Yeah, don't tell me don't spoil it for me because I haven't seen all of Rebels yet. I do know that she comes back in Rebels as an older lady. So I'm just curious if it's going to be Ahsoka maybe like right after Clone Wars or into
Rebels.
like Rebels era.
It would actually be cool to see
Especially
her
with Rogue One coming out.
post Clone Wars because of how she leaves the Jedi Order and walks the fuck away. That'd be pretty interesting.
I wonder though, especially in terms of tie-ins, since Rogue One will be out, 2 months after this book. I wonder if it's going to be like a lead into the movie.
Yeah,
It's entirely possible.
cool. Couple things that we're gonna end with. Force Awakens Blu-ray released yesterday. Did you get it? Do you like it? Do you want it? All day. So there was a deleted scene that we saw.
Like how they put Captain Phasma on the back when she didn't do shit.
I can't wait for her to come back. Yeah, so she lives. That's canon. There was a deleted scene that Commander Kerner sent to us, and it was Maz in Maz's basement where the lightsaber was. So it was Finn, Chewie, and Han.
Right.
And stormtroopers come barging in and trap him. And it was a weird conversation with like 30 stormtroopers and Han trying to talk his way out of some shit again.
Of course.
And there was like a smoking joke, and Finn was trying to.
It was Han trying to be funny, really.
It was.
They were trying to inject a little bit more humor into it.
Yeah, and I'm so glad they took that out.
I agree.
It's crazy because when, what was that Jedi Tortuga that died?
Tortuga, Togruta, Shakti. I just said
Shakti.
it. Shakti.
Raputa. That's what I was thinking. Raputa Tortuga.
You know, I gave you the answer, and you still trying to make up a name. Shakti.
Schmeckily.
Just come on.
Like that scene that they took out of episode 3, while it wasn't smooth, I think they could have kept that shit in and made Grievous look a little more brutal. This scene in The Force Awakens with Han just talking shit was unnecessary. I'm glad they took it out.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the only deleted scene that they put in the goddamn thing.
I hope not.
But I assume not. But that was the one that we saw. So I'm glad they took it out. So if you haven't got it already, run out.
I mean, there's a whole disc of bonus content, so I hope that's not the only thing. Because that would make me very sad if it was.
It would upset thoroughly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, go get it. If you're a Star Wars fan, you better have it already, so fuck off.
Yeah, and if you hate Star Wars, if you love Star Wars, but The Force Awakens was the worst sci-fi movie ever created, you can buy it and give it to me. Because
who said that they hate the? All right,
there was a guy
complaints.
on Instagram, worst sci-fi movie ever created.
Who fucking said that shit?
Yeah, you are not human. You're not a Star Wars fan to begin with.
I understand.
Dude, it wasn't that bad, even if it destroyed all of your expectations. The movie's not bad.
The only thing that you are allowed to be mad about is the fact that they didn't use Jaina and Jason Solo's name. Other than that, if you complain about The Force Awakens...
Well, the fact that they used Ben and then made it a Solo.
Yeah.
But...
Unless you're worried about fucking names, calm the shit, because it's one of the best Star Wars movies.
It was a setup movie. You're setting everyone up, setting characters up, setting relationships up, setting the conflict up. Mm-hmm. What else did you want? I don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Let's do really quick. We about wrapping up here?
I got a wrap up thing, but go ahead.
Guys in the chat room, I want you to tell us your order of favorite Star Wars movies from your favorite to your least favorite really quick. And while you type that up, let's finish up your topics, yo.
So, I went nostalgic a little while ago because I was on Amazon Prime Video and they had Men in Black. And the first one, because I always see the second one on everything, I'm like, okay, that one's good, but first one's like it. And so I watched it. And then I was going through my DVD collection because I moved recently.
Right.
And I saw Rush Hour. I'm like, you know what? Men in Black 1 versus Rush Hour. And that's, I kept thinking about it, and I kept thinking about it, and then I fucking kept thinking about it.
So much, because they're both like kind of comedy, but mainly action. You know what I mean? That's a good matchup.
And they're very close in age.
And they're so like 90s, like late 90s. That's awesome, man. I got to go with Rush Hour.
I think Rush Hour's funnier, but if the nostalgia in me and the child in me wants to say Men in Black,
I go Rush Hour for sure.
I think Rush Hour's funnier.
I think it's funnier, and I love the whole martial arts stuff with Jackie Chan. Like, yeah,
but
Rush
it's
Hour.
the whole underdog thing with Jay.
Well, and the little science fiction shit that's going on,
and
it's
aliens,
so like quirky and weird.
And the aliens, yeah,
goddamn little alien that lives inside the fucking guy's head.
We never seen that before. The guy's face opens up. Orion's belt. It's like, what? I love this shit.
When he gives birth to that octopus baby in the cab on the side
Kit
of the
Fisto?
highway.
Kit Fisto?
Yes, that is Kit Fisto. That's Kit Fisto's origin story. We know it.
Men in Black.
We know it.
Born on Highway 62.
I like Men in Black a lot, but I think I got to go Rush Hour. And me and Tommy Boy knows.
I would assume you would say Rush Hour.
Yeah.
I
gotta go Rush Hour.
I think I'm going with Rush Hour 2. Well, Rush Hour as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I own Rush Hour. That's how I say it. I don't own Men in Black. I own Men in Black 2. I don't know how. But I don't
Just randomly.
Yeah.
It was in the bin at Walmart for $4. We used to make that happen all the time.
So, yeah, I thought that was a fun thing because I saw Men in Black on Amazon Prime. I was like, I'm watching this shit, and it was fucking great. And it's crazy at the end. He's crazy at the beginning. He chases down that guy with the double eyes, and he clicks him twice, and he's just an LAPD.
That's the beginning.
NYPD. He was New York. LAPD.
New York.
NYPD.
He's LAPD in Independence Day. No, that's not true because he's in the military.
I don't know.
Chris Tucker is LAPD in Rush Hour. That's why.
So many PDs. Yeah.
So many funny black people being like chasing down bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he clicks he blinks sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Mercedes being locked from the.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man,
Dude,
all right.
the noisy cricket. What
Yep.
you gave me this little plastic gun? Love it. I'm going Men in Black now.
All right, now in honor of The Force Awakens Blu-ray coming out yesterday, Tuesday, April 5th. Let's do a quick rundown of our favorite Star Wars films in order, a favorite to least favorite. We haven't asked this much of our fans, so Dimmest Spider, Chris, our boy, says in order 7, 5, 4, 6, 3, 2, 1. That's very close to my order, so I approve. Chris, virtual fist bump.
Didn't you switch 2 and 1? You have 2 last now, don't you?
I did. That's why I said it's very close.
I think we all
Not exact.
slowly switched that because 1 is not that. I mean, yes, 1 and 2 are pretty bad, but you're setting up a lot of stuff in 1, and there's a lot of stuff that does happen. The Maul thing is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
The Sith introduce themselves. Anakin's found. The pod race is fucking amazing. And then you just look at 2 and you're like,
I've gone.
They fight in that arena.
I've lightened up so much on the prequels lately. And I know that sounds crazy to say because majority of Star Wars fans hate the prequels. And I know I've talked shit about the prequels in the past episodes, but like over the past like 4 months, I feel like I've lightened up about them a lot. Because I would go back and like watch 6 for enjoyment and half the time just be like, what?
Ewoks?
What is happening? Ewoks, a net trap from the trees, Jabba's fucking music video party. Like, there's just so many things. It's like,
I want to sync up Biggie, 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 can't you see? And Jabba's
awesome.
just dancing.
yeah. It's like, so I feel like the original trilogy holds such a high place in so many people's like hearts when it comes to Star Wars because it's like classic and
Well, it's the first.
it's older.
Yeah.
That we give the Ewoks more credit than they deserve. We give the fact that Luke and Han get caught in a fucking net more credit than it deserves. Or like we just kind of ignore it because we want to say episode 6 is awesome.
No, I
Which it
realized.
is.
I realized a long
The
time
second,
ago.
fourth, and the fourth of episode 6 are fucking like flawless.
Second, fourth, and fourth.
So like skip Jabba. Let's get to some good shit. Skip the Ewok battle and the getting caught in a net, and I want to see Palpatine in the throne room and like the last battle.
The movie would be 20 minutes long.
Well, let's do that. Give me a summary of all the good shit first. No, but I've lightened up on the prequels a lot because I feel like I gave them way too much shit, and after watching all of them in order, and then 7,
The action in the prequels is fucking amazing.
exactly.
The star battles are amazing.
Yeah, and we've talked about this too. Like, what makes you feel awkward in a Star Wars movie? I feel like 5 is the only one that doesn't have anything awkward in it at all.
Ding, 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 ding. Give me.
All right, see what happens? See what I'm talking about?
Mine.
Anyways, all right. So Dimmest Spider says 7, 5, 4, 6, 3, 2, 1. Darth Marquis, who we have in the chat room, also says 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 2, 1.
Well, his is a mix of ours.
Interesting.
Yeah, because wow.
Interesting.
5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, I have 4 pretty far down there as well. That's I have 4, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah, mine right now as it sits, and after a couple years it'll probably wear off, but 7's still amazing to me. And I could watch it probably twice tonight if there was enough time.
I'm about to.
Hours in the day. I'm going to go with 7, 3, 5, 6, 4, 1, 2.
Because of my new feelings at heart, I'm going to go 7, 5, 6, 3, 4, 1, 2. So I pretty much switched around like 3 and 4.
Reasonably.
7, 5, 6, 3, 4, 1, 2.
So our last 3 are the same.
4, 1, 2. Yeah.
4, 1, 2.
Yeah, and I don't know. I kind of feel bad.
Dude,
Not for that. I feel bad for talking so much shit over the past, like,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Just because of, there are bad lines, but get past the bad lines, 3 is a good movie, man.
Because, like, I'll make fun of the lines, and then I'll go watch 6. And I'll be like, what the fuck did you think? And then I'll make fun of the Ewoks, and then I'll go watch, like, you know, the last scene with the Emperor in the throne room. It's like, it's so much give and take. You just have to, you know, it's a science fiction fucking movie made with teddy bears that beat up stormtroopers, and there's...
Why do they wear armor? You got hit with a stick, and the guy died.
Well, yeah, it hurts.
It's a heavy stick.
They're more dense on Endor. More sticks are more dense.
What is my density? Get it? Destiny?
No.
Back to the Future. Thank you guys for tuning in. Rogue Squadron Podcast. I am Mopar.
I guess I'm Commander Cody.
Still, perhaps. If you haven't already, subscribe, iTunes, like, rate, review, Facebook, iTunes.
We're trying to boost
rate.
Facebook up, so if you're on Facebook, which you are, throw a like to the page, facebook.com/Rogue Squad Pod, and then we're on, you know, the usual shit, Instagram, Twitter, website, email, Snapchat. Check us out.
Snapchat at Rogue Squad Pod.
Yeah, everything's at Rogue Squad Pod except for the website.
Like I said earlier, we have integrated Dima into the squadron, so we are going to be... He's going to be doing some writing and ratings and reviews, and we're going to be doing some fan fiction shit and some fan art, and we're going to be putting that shit up on the website. So we're going to be searching throughout the nether realm of awesomeness that is fan art and fan stories and all that.
Yes.
And we're going to be picking out the good ones, and we're going to be featuring them on our website, roguesquadronpodcast.com.
I'm glad you brought that up. So if you do fan fiction, fan art, if you have crazy fan theories about the expanded universe or where the new Disney storyline is going to take us, or if you have friends that have said things that have to do with Star Wars,
or if you have friends that are assholes that say things,
send that to us, please. You can message us, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or email us, roguesquadronpodcast.com. Well, no, that's not an email address at all. Rogue Squadron Podcast at gmail.com, and that will be coming to the site soon. So, yeah, just throw us some content. We'll definitely feature you on the show. Ooh.
that was the worst ending!
No, it wasn't. Dude, now that you did, I actually want to take that sound and end every single show. Done. Guys, if you're still alive, this is what brainstorming is.
Done already. What? Capuna!
This is what we call brainstorming, homie.
I'm hungry as fuck.